Hello everyone and welcome back to another video, or welcome if you're new. I'm Cora and today I am back with another CC haul. Today I downloaded over 100 CC items for both your male and female Sims. I got a bunch of different things like skin details, presets, hair, clothing, accessories, shoes, so a bit of everything. And if you find yourself enjoying today's video, please don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell if you have not already to never miss another of my uploads. I do upload CC hauls frequently, also have some other CC related things on my YouTube channel, and when I make create a sim videos, I also make sure to include all of the CC links for those. So yeah, if you're into CC, make sure you subscribe and let's get into this video today. I'm actually so tired. I don't know if you can tell, probably not, but I have been feeling really bad for like over a week, I think. And I was just constantly like not allowing myself to rest because we either had like visitors or I had to work or do uni or whatever. There was also always an excuse for me to not rest and take care of myself. I'm like guilty of that. If you're sick, please make sure to rest. It's so important. But anyways, yesterday I was feeling really bad. So I just had to get in bed and I get so bored. I think resting when you're sick, unless you're like so sick that all you can do is sleep, I mean, then you just sleep and that's obviously not boring. But I was just kind of feeling under the weather, you know. I had a massive headache and my neck was really bad and I was feeling nauseous and my belly hurt. And yeah, I just kind of had to, you know, rest a little bit and it was really boring. I watched a bunch of YouTube videos, a lot of like Sims 4 speed builds. That was kind of interesting. I miss watching speed builds. I got hooked again recently, and you will have noticed that I uploaded a few speed builds on my channel. I want to continue that. I'm still going to upload creators and videos and CC related videos though, so don't worry if you're only interested and here for those kinds of videos. But I think for me it's a bit more sustainable to also upload speed builds because I really enjoy building in The Sims and I also enjoy watching those types of videos myself, so I think it's healthier for me to upload things that I also enjoy doing, even if it's not what most of you guys are here for. I mean, a few of you still seem to enjoy the videos, so, you know, I think I just need like a nice balance on the channel and not only upload things that I know will do well, even if I would prefer doing more diverse content, if you will. I'll still, like I said, upload CC related videos, though I try to upload CC holds every 2 weeks. It kind of depends a little bit on what new CC was uploaded. A lot of CC actually gets uploaded like later tonight to Patreon, like for people who aren't subscribed. I don't ever want to get anything off of Patreon that only the Patreon subscribers, are they even called that? Patrons of that person get, because I know a lot of you probably don't have money to, you know, become patrons of all of these different CC creators, so I really just want to include CC in these CC holds that is completely free. And a lot of, well, 2 packs got released tonight at like my 5 p.m. but this video is for tomorrow and I need to make sure I don't work on weekends, so I get at least a little bit of a break. So I need to get this done today. That was a bit unfortunate, I'm not gonna lie. I would have been interested to check that CC out, but it will be featured in the next CC haul, so don't worry about that. And yeah, like I said, I was like sick. I totally got sidetracked there, I'm so sorry. So I just laid down in bed pretty much, not all day yesterday, maybe for like 2 or 3 hours, because I did work for a little bit and then I was like, okay, Corey, you really need to take a break. So I went and got in bed, watched a few videos, then I read my book that I'm currently reading, which is very like rough. It's very rough to read because it features a lot of, you know, like sensitive topics. I don't really have any triggers, so I'm fine to read about like very like gruesome stuff, but definitely not a book I would recommend to everyone, especially if you're sensitive to certain things. But it's so weird. I'm very interested in like the psychology of all sorts of different people, but also behind like it's not even just serial killers, but like murderers and everyone who commits crimes pretty much. I'm like very interested. I studied psychology, so it, you know, it kind of ties into that. We haven't really touched any like pathological, is that the word in English? I don't know, like abnormalities now, but yeah, that's just what I'm interested in. It's so weird. I know a lot of people are interested in like true crime and stuff as well. The book that I'm reading is not true crime, it's fiction, and I always think fiction is always a bit more gruesome, but usually the true crime things hit harder because, you know, they're real. And in a book, I'm kind of like, yeah, this is like crazy, but I'm kind of just reading it for the thrill and the story and the plot twist, and I don't really think about the characters as real people. I mean, I do to an extent, but more so as if the book is playing out like a movie in my head. You know, like when you watch a movie, you can cry or get emotional about characters, but you know it's not real. Well, it's like true crime always hits a bit closer to the heart, I feel like, especially when there's abductions. For some reason, I'm always like, oh, this is like some heavy stuff. I don't, weirdly, because I think I am very empathetic, like I can empathize with a lot of people, and I am very emotional, but weirdly when it comes to crime stuff, I'm just like, it's just a weird fascination. I'm very interested, and I don't really get too spooked, even though I would if it would happen to me. Obviously I'd be like freaked out, but yeah, like I know that some people can't watch that sort of stuff. I don't know why I can, even though I would say I'm empathetic. I feel like I just look at it more from like a, I don't want to say professional perspective, but you know, like from the side of like being interested in the psychology behind it, rather than like I feel with, like, it's so weird. Like I feel with the people, but not to the extent that I get really emotional about it. I feel like no one who watches true crime can get like too emotional about it, because otherwise you couldn't watch it. So yeah, do you watch true crime and how do you deal with it? There's like a few things that hit really close, like when stuff happens to kids or something. That's like, I can't watch a lot of that in a row or like for an extended period of time. Like that really gets to me. But usually I'm like, maybe because I've watched so much, I don't know, I feel like a bad person. I'm just gonna stop talking about it. I swear I feel bad for them, you know, it just doesn't hit me that hard, and I don't think about it for the rest of the day. Usually I can like put it, you know, put it away and be like, oh, that was like an interesting and scary and sad case, but you know, it's done now, I've watched it, and that's that. But yeah, let's stop talking about it. I really do sound like a bad person. I'm not, I swear. I mean, I don't know, how do you know if you're a bad person? I don't like, I don't really do anything that could hurt anyone, to be fair. I just sit at home all day and record Sims videos and study, so there's not much potential for me to be a bad person, I guess. Yeah. Hello, I swear I'm not a bad person. Why do I get so like worried about that? I don't think anyone watching is like, oh my god, Cora, I can't believe you can watch true crime and not like lock yourself up crying for the next 5 hours. Like, I don't think anyone who watches true crime does that. But I need to stop talking about it, okay? But anyways, I was gonna say I was just like in bed pretty much for like 2 or 3 hours yesterday, and then I had dinner, and then I got in bed again really early and just read my book and then slept. So yesterday was a really boring day. I get so bored when I have to stay in bed, and if you've watched my channel for a while, you will know that I have like really weird like chronic neck pain, and no one knows. Like, I've been to a bunch of different doctors. At this point I think it's like stress related. When I'm really stressed, I think because I'm an anxious person, I have like anxiety and stuff like that to deal with, and if I get very anxious, I think I like subconsciously tense up, and then it obviously isn't good for your neck if you're all tensed up and then you work or like do whatever. So it's not good for my neck either if I spend all day in bed. I can't really sit down comfortably in bed, I don't know, without hurting my neck. So that's that. And usually laying down is not good for it either, because I think I'm just so worried to hurt it when I lay down that at this point I've just made it like a vicious circle, you know what I mean. That like I go to bed and I'm like, oh my god, I need to make sure my neck is in the right position, and then I just can't get comfy, and I'm just like, whatever, I'll just sleep. And then I wake up, and do you get that feeling? Like at night you can't get comfortable, but then when you have to wake up and your alarm goes off, you're like, oh my god, I'm so comfortable. And it's like, hello? Why? Why am I not comfortable when I have to get to bed, but I'm comfortable when I have to get out of bed? Like, why are humans like this? It's not helping me, you know. But anyways, had a boring day yesterday. Today I just woke up very early, well, very early at like 8:30. I got out of bed. My first alarm went off at my 8. Probably late to some people, but hello, I don't understand how I ever got up before 8 in my life. Like, obviously I had to for different sorts of reasons, like school, uni, work, all different things, but I haven't had to do that. I haven't have had to do that. I have not. Whatever. I didn't have to do that for a while. And now when I have to get up before 8, I'm like miserable. I don't get grumpy in the mornings, not usually. Or if I do, it's more like of a funny grumpy, like I make fun of my own grumpiness kind of thing. But I don't get grumpy in the mornings. I'm just like sad. Like when I get up too early, I'm just like, I'm so sad. I want to sleep. And I usually feel nauseous when I wake up too early. So, 8:30 seems to be like, the sweet spot for me. That means I can go to sleep around like midnight, which is also good. It's just like, what works for me. I wish more people could sleep in until 8:30 and didn't have to get up at stupid hours. Like, I remember when I went to school, I think I usually got up around 5 or 5:30, and now I'm like, oh my god, that's the middle of the night. Like, who does that to themselves? I think it was also because I used to wash my hair in the morning and then make breakfast and then make lunch for school, and then where did I take all of that energy from? Like, when I had to go to uni after, I had a gap year in between school and uni, and then when I went to uni and I had to get up that early, I was miserable, and I would always get up like literally 20 minutes before I had to leave. Probably sometimes closer, and I was just late for uni. Like, I would just get up, get dressed, brush my teeth, and leave. So I don't understand how I ever managed to get up, shower, wash my hair, make a nice breakfast, sit down, eat my breakfast, make lunch for school, pack my bag, get dressed. Like, how in the world did I manage to do that? I have no idea. When did you guys get up? Let me know. I'm actually interested because I think for uni I read that usually people get up around like 8:30, so like me, so I'm like the norm apparently, and usually go to sleep just after midnight, I think, or like fall asleep just after midnight. And yeah, that, like, see, it's just what I'm doing naturally now. Because I do have to admit, I love staying up late. I love it, but when I get up too late or around, like, I don't know, if I get up after 9, I sometimes feel like the day is over. Like, there was a time where I was really depressed where I would get up at like 12 in the middle of the day, or 11 or 1 p.m. and it was just, I don't know. I mean, I couldn't get up earlier because I was constantly so tired, but it just felt like I couldn't be productive now even if I wanted to be, because it was so late that it kind of didn't make any sense to be productive. So I think for me to be productive, I need to get up in the morning and then get stuff done. Maybe if I wouldn't date someone who has like a 9-to-5 job, maybe I could, wake up late. Well, I wouldn't wake up later, but you could work later during the day, but I want to spend time with my dude. So I need to like finish work at a certain time so I can eat, and then when he's home, I can spend time with him. But yeah, I don't know. How do you guys do that? When do you get up? When are you most productive? Because there's definitely people who are more productive during the night, and I feel like my brain usually works better during the night, or at least it doesn't work as well like during midday. So when I'm recording this, like I usually work fine just after I got up, like half an hour after I got up, or at night, but anytime in between. My brain is just kind of like foggy, which it is right now. I'm just rambling on. I will upload this video on Saturday and then have forgotten about everything I said. I actually wanted to talk about this because I have been watching a few speed build videos, and people seem to remember so well what they put in the house, and I don't know, they just remember certain things where I'm like, am I just dumb? Like, I swear I cannot ever remember anything. Like, I watched a movie, like if I watch a movie and you ask me half a year later, I will know nothing about it. And I don't know if that's normal or if it's like being depressed. and anxious and stuff like that, I feel like my memory is just gone, you know. I know that it's obviously a sign of depression that, you know, your memory isn't as great and you can't remember things that well. But I wonder now, is it like a permanent thing? Because I always admire people who can like remember so many things. They would remember like everything about The Sims, like that they've ever seen. They remember what items they used in a build that are from a certain pack, and I'm just like, oh my god, like unless it's an item I use all the time, like I don't even pay attention. I feel like I do so many things subconsciously when I record that I don't remember a minute after I do it, and it's kind of scary, you know, like I do something and then I forget straight away. But yeah, are you guys like that? Can you remember things? Like I can remember I can remember dumb things that no one needs to know. But also people remember like names of actors and actresses and all these like historical facts and dude, like oh my god, it's so embarrassing how little I know about everything. Like geography, I'm a huge noob. History, no idea. I mean, I obviously know about like very like major things that have happened around the world, you know, but like dude, I don't know half of what I should know. But yeah, I feel like I'm just interested in different things. I'm like very interested in like social dilemmas and like politics to like an extent, only if it's about like social topics. I'm just like, you know, I love people. No, I don't love people. I'm okay with people, but I love like dynamics between people and like groups and societies. So I think I just don't care about the other stuff, and that's why I don't remember. But maybe that's just an excuse because I'm too lazy to like sit there and learn about it all. But I feel like people don't do that. I feel like people just watch stuff and then they remember. You know, I watch like a documentary and I forget everything about it if it wasn't like super memorable, and I don't know, it kind of scares me. Not gonna lie. If you're still here, you know, if you made it to the end of the video, I hope your memory is better than mine. If not, let me know, because at least then we can suffer together. But anyways, this video is gonna come to an end shortly. I hope you enjoyed all of the custom content that I showed off today. Let me know what your favorites were. I definitely really enjoyed the clothing items this time, and the tattoos were also really cool. There were like some zodiac tattoos that I was really into. But anyways, if you enjoyed today's video, please don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you have not already. And I will see you all in Monday's video. Bye!